A&L Biologicals is a relatively new company. We founded it about 4 years ago. It is one of the first companies in Canada and perhaps the world that is directly related to improving the productivity of farmers by using ecological processes that are available in all the other ecosystems. Our idea was that we would use molecular technologies that have been taken up in medicine and anything related to humans and animals, but have not been taken up into plant production as yet. The concept is that we can improve the productivity of plants, or at least keep them at high levels, while reducing the input cost and the environmental impacts of agriculture. We're going to do this by understanding what is a healthy soil and what is a healthy plant, but focusing mostly on the microbiology of these conditions. And then if we find products that are beneficial to plant growth and plant productivity, we will try to enrich them or actually extract them and then redeploy them back into the system through companies that we work with or directly by ourselves. So let's go inside and see some of the things we're up to today. A&L Biologicals is trying to develop a new type of agriculture that's based on understanding what soil health is. We're not the first lab in the world to do this. In fact, the country of Brazil was one of the leaders in this area. This is a cane from sugar cane, and what the Brazilians did was they selected isolates of sugar cane that produced very high yields under low conditions of fertilizer. They selected the plants based on their ability to grow and produce large quantities of biomass in the absence of high amounts of fertilizer. In fact, they use about 50 kilograms per hectare, whereas in most places in the United States use about 350 kilograms. Now, the reason that these sugarcane produce such high biomass is that they're full of microbes. This is a plate of the microbes isolated from inside the juice of the sugar cane. And what these Brazilians discovered is that these plants are full of bacteria that have remarkable ability to alter the growth of the plant. They produce high amounts of plant growth hormones, they fix nitrogen, they produce compounds that protect the plants from invasion by insects and fungi. And this is what brings about the high yields. Without these bacteria inside the cane, we would not get these high yields. Now, it's quite possible that corn also has the same type of behavior. Corn stems collected from various fields with high yields versus low yields, and we're looking at how the microbes inside the corn plants may be impacting the yield components, with the idea that at some time we will deliver these microbes to growers in order to enhance the productivity and reduce the input costs for these growers. These stems are put into plastic bags, they're sterilized, and then the juice is extracted from them. And then the juice that results, and you can see in the bag, right there, we collect that and we plate it on agar to examine what's in it. And we use molecular technologies to separate the microorganisms that are present. We are currently working with the University of Western Ontario to identify not only who is in there in more detail, but also what they're doing. And that is the most important component of our work, to identify functional microorganisms as far as they're fixing nitrogen, releasing phosphorus, producing antibiotics, and all these other beneficial functions that may be relevant to a highly productive corn grower in Ontario and Canada. A&L Biologicals is also involved in food health and food safety, and we're looking at diagnostics of bacteria such as Listeria, E. coli, Salmonella. We offer this service to clients to ensure that the produce that they're transporting to their clients are safe for the customers to eat. We have one of the fastest turnaround times for diagnostics of these potential foodborne pathogens anywhere in Canada. A&L Biologicals has state-of-the-art methods for molecular detection of microbes. We can do real-time PCR, which allows you to track how many microorganisms you have in a sample. Of any sample, we can do almost any bacterium, any fungus, nematode that you'd be interested in. We also can identify your organisms and develop probes and primers to detect them. We do quality control for many biological control products. A&L Biologicals also does customer service in the form of testing products. In agriculture, we do field experimentation for products to validate their efficacy. We also look for testing of microorganisms for survival and stability for biological control products. And we offer this collaborative research program with a number of companies that are located across North America, in Canada, and in other parts of the world, including Brazil and Australia. We are very much involved in trying to understand what is a healthy plant and what it takes to bring about a healthy plant, and how to create an agricultural ecosystem that improves productivity over time, improves soil structure, soil biology, and brings about what is going to be a sustainable agriculture system, because the farmers will be allowed to make money.